Smell that, Frenchy?
What's that smell?
It's the smell of 2024 and a new podcast. Smells weird.
Smells good.
Oh, yeah. Good weird.
I bought deodorant, so I'm smelling that.
Oh, fuck. That's a first.
Lynx Africa.
Oh, is that a deodorant or a perfume? I think that was advertised as a deodorant and it made a lot of boys stinky.
All I know is it does not keep away the AIDS. Straight into it.
Wow.
Welcome back for a new year. Welcome. Hello to our international listeners, new fans, old fans.
Say hello in African. Oh my God.
No, there is a language where they,
Yeah.
is it Swahili?
Swahili.
Where they click. In Afrikaans, it would be hello. We're not going to do accents.
Have you ever seen a man speak in Swahili on Heelys? That'd be cool.
That's not a bad.
It's visual.
Are Heelys coming back in 2024?
I remember when we were in Adelaide, I bought some, pink and silver, size a bit too small. Been in a cupboard the whole time because I tried once and couldn't do it very well, so I gave up.
Yeah.
So they're probably not.
Well, I think with a new year, especially start of the year, we need to identify what is coming back.
Yes.
And so our listeners, we can get ahead of it and be like, fuck, we're ahead of the game.
But we don't want to also bring stuff back. We want to invent stuff that could be cool. You know what I'm saying?
I do know what you're saying. So
like it hasn't been cool yet. We're not bringing it back. We're starting it.
So inventing is cool. We're bringing back inventing.
It's been a long time.
In a way, we're bringing back inventing. So 2024 inventions, do you have any ideas for that yet then?
Well, more trends. So maybe, you know how a lot of Asian cultures use umbrellas when it's sunny for shade? I'm going to start doing that. That's one. That's a new trend. You don't see many white dudes doing it.
Yeah, no, I like that.
Yeah.
I think...
And sun cancer's real. Did you know?
Sun cancer's
There's nothing
real.
healthy about a tan, dude.
Sons can get cancer?
Sons, yeah. And daughters.
Oh, okay. Skin cancer. What umbrella would you do? Would you do like a cool Batman one? Like would you just have a plain color? Because that's your accessory now. You're making a statement with your umbrella.
It's going to have to match whatever I'm wearing. Exactly. Maybe a photo of me in what I'm wearing on an umbrella.
Yeah, that's hot. So that's a real fashion trend that's coming back, guys. Umbrellas.
Yeah. What do you reckon? Anything you want to start or bring back?
Well, the thing with Heelys... No, okay. So this is the thing, and so it's like Heelys are rollerblades. Okay, they're similar
disguise.
In disguise.
Yeah.
But skateboarding became cooler than rollerblades. So what is skateboarding for just your shoes? So somehow we need to join our shoes together and be able to ride them sideways.
I see. It'd be cool if instead of just the shoes, the wheel technology went into a T-shirt. So you could kind of luge. So you walk and then you just drop on your back and you luge for a bit.
That would be sick for when you trip on the side of the road too.
Yeah.
And so it's like, oh, so awkward. No, I'm luging. Oh, you thought I fell over? Idiot.
I just thought, because I know that you like to buy a prop and then use it, like the priest outfit. And then I thought, priest outfit, long, hides the Heelys. We take you to a church, healing priest. That would
Looks
be
like
funny.
I'm floating.
That would freak people out.
Fucking awesome.
If you went on a Sunday to a church dressed as a priest and then heelied down the aisle, I reckon that would be hilarious.
I don't even think it needs to be a church. I just think any priest healing would be just pop people.
Especially if you did it like you were walking on water kind of energy, like you weren't actually, you were just floating. That'd blow people's minds.
That would be awesome. But then what if people saw that and be like, he is risen? And then it encourages more people to turn to God. And then can I get sued for sort of making
God great again?
You know what I mean? Like, well, how do I say this? Like, if you like, it's like, okay, making people believe in God is like, what are those bands that helped you balance?
Oh, balance bands.
Is that what it is?
I'm pretty sure.
Is that what they were called? I thought they had a cooler name.
Maybe.
Or balance
I know
bands.
exactly what you mean.
Yeah. So, Alex, look that up. Fuck, Alex isn't here.
Oh, yeah, guys. Alex, what did he say? He said he was going to teach, I want to say Mongolian, maybe Guatemalan children English.
Yeah, it was something random.
Yeah,
It was
so
something the children don't use umbrellas from one of those
yes.
countries.
Yeah, he's going to do that this year. But you can follow him on Instagram. Go listen for his music. He's a good lad. Jimmy Mudfish, which is the dumbest.
Jimmy the
dumbest
Mudfish. That's not even
Instagram.
his music name. Like when he does a gig, he's not under Jimmy the Mudfish.
I don't know why he did that.
I don't know why I'm Sunga Attack. I get it. I
true,
get it.
true.
You make one like your
You've
first
committed.
email and you've
What was your
committed.
first email? Have we ever asked that?
I think it was Skunk Man.
Like ganja?
75.
75.
Wasn't even 69.
Yeah, right. It was probably taken.
Yeah, I think it was taken.
Mine was I am _ under _ your _ bed at hotmail.com.
No,
And the fact that I went I am _ instead of I _ but it was the worst one ever because I did it as a joke, but then every time I'd have to write I am _ you know how you have to
your bed.
under your bed. Yeah.
That would have been so hard to give girls that email.
Oh yeah. I wasn't doing that, to be honest.
No, but I remember I had to write
If
out
I
Skunk
did-
Man because they had similarly stupid emails the girls did, so they weren't that worried. It was usually just something pretty.
It was always Roxy Surf Girl
Yeah.
14.
Yeah, and like you can't fucking surf.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Go out, surf.
Do it.
And then she's like, "You're not a skunk." I'm like, "Smell me lately?"
True.
Wait, what are we talking about?
I don't know. New year, new us. Do you have any New Year's resolutions? I don't really do that, to be honest. I just try and have a better year.
I think it's important not to let myself down so early in the year.
Oh, true. Low expectations. Is that what you're saying?
So that's why there's no point setting a resolution you know you're going to break.
True.
So
Yeah.
I went for a run the other day. Fucking crushed it. How'd you go?
On the run? I wasn't there, to be honest. Yeah, I got no resolutions, really. I've been trying to wake up earlier so I can do like stuff before work.
Are you fucking dying?
Yeah, maybe.
I'm trying to wake up earlier, make the most out of my day. Don't have
Legit,
long
dude.
left, bro.
Fuck, it feels like it.
So you waking up
Pre-work.
I know a lot of humans do this. I fucking
Oh,
don't.
heaps of people. But because I got into a pattern in lockdown of just waking up and starting work because I'm from home. So like just log onto the computer at my start time. But then I don't, then your day's done, you're tired and you haven't done anything for yourself, It's boring.
So you go to the gym before work, or
No,
you
I
read
go
a
at
book,
lunch.
you do a crossword.
Book.
So what are you doing?
Book or writing.
Before work, you're reading a book.
Yeah, legit.
What the fuck?
Yeah, it's quiet, no one bugs you.
But you can just read a book after work.
I'm tired. And I got things to
I'm
do.
tired if I
Tanya's
wake up
We're
early.
doing things, Got to make dinner. Yeah, that's what I'm doing.
What book?
Many books. Many books. You name it, I probably haven't read it. No, I read like boring men books. I saw a TikTok about how men never read anything fun. Like it's usually like self-improvement or like some kind of way to like learn instead of like, I know you're a fantasy book guy,
Yeah. Yeah.
but most men.
Yeah. Most men.
What are you reading,
That
like
is interesting.
Dragor
No,
or
no,
something?
no. Let me stick with that. That is interesting. I didn't know most men read self-help books. I feel like everyone's doing the audiobooks lately and just listening to them.
Yeah, it's not the same though, is it? It's good. I think it's good, but it's not the same. I feel like it's good to keep your reading brain sharp as well.
Yeah, but you can just put subtitles on.
Like Korean
Just put on,
films.
yeah. I'm even
Squid
just
Game.
whatever you're watching. If you're watching Big Bang Theory, just put the subtitles on,
Yeah.
and then you're reading and watching and listening, and then that's 3 of your senses done. If you just like keep stroking
you're getting
yourself,
dumber.
that's touch
But
done.
you're getting a bit dumber watching Big Bang.
Oh, definitely. Which is ironic because
Yeah, it's meant to be smart.
yeah. Anyway, let's move on. We've actually got a lot prepped for you guys. It's going to be the same old laughter, the same old fun.
Oh yeah.
I've got something I want to instigate.
Instigate, okay.
Sounds like a riot.
Yeah.
It's Australia,
Guys,
Australia Day coming up.
You don't go to Woolworths because they're not selling flags anymore.
I was dying.
Bro,
I
so
know the
stupid.
section where they sell the flags too. They must have literally taken them out just for Australia Day and then they'll put them back in.
Oh, so they already had them there.
They had them. I've bought flags from Woolworths before.
Oh, for your rallies? For your
No,
instigations?
Just for filming. But that's so funny that they're making a point to, oh no, we're taking it out of that aisle. We'll put more Tupperware in there.
Yeah.
Don't you fucking buy a flag from us.
Yeah.
For this upcoming 2 weeks, Woolworths does not like the Australian flag. We like it again now.
I feel like as long as it's a day, it could the government should change, not Woolworths. Woolworths doesn't have to set our ethic boundaries, I think.
For our international listeners, Australia Day is coming up, and there's always a big controversy. Some people think it should be called Invasion Day. Pauline Hanson had a great tweet the other day.
Oh my God. That is not how a sentence should start.
In a facetious way, if that's
facetious.
If that's the word. Pauline, put that on your 2024 bingo card. Cross it off. Pauline Hanson had a great tweet.
What was it?
No, she just said...
Stop the boats or something?
It was just exactly what you expect. He's like, if you're not going to celebrate Australia Day, don't take a public holiday.
That is funny. I was thinking about that on the way here, actually, because I was like, I kind of forgot this Friday is a public holiday. And I'm like...
Don't hate it.
Oh, dude, I would celebrate some horrific things that are off my moral compass for like a day off. Oh, horrible.
100%.
Like, I totally understand why Australia Day shouldn't be a celebration on the day of the invasion. That makes total sense to me. But a day off?
Public holiday.
Do you know how shit working is?
Day off work? Come on.
Bro.
Pick it,
International Sadism Day? I'm there if I get a public holiday.
Rwanda Hotel Day.
Yeah.
I don't know how far we need to say.
I don't know what side we're on, but I'm having the day off.
Pick a horrific event.
And 9/11 Day?
Okay. No, we don't have to celebrate it. I guess we can commemorate and take, as long as the day's off.
I'm doing what everyone else is doing. Whatever it is.
Yeah. Swine flu day.
Yeah.
I don't feel like that gets enough credit. Bird flu day.
We need more days.
More public holidays. 100%. Yeah. What about what's trending with the social activists at the moment?
Oh God.
I feel like if you get on one of those trains, you can pretty much swing a day off.
Oh yeah.
You just jump on the train, jump on the choo-choo. Train day.
Train day. Dude, trains.
You watch Training Day, you catch a train, you run a train on someone.
I mean, man, we're coming back this year with some instigations, my guy.
What I wanted to instigate was, as you know, Tom, I'm a big fan of sport. I don't often talk about it on the podcast because you don't love it.
I don't care for it.
Things you like more than sport.
Invasion Day. Just kidding. Just kidding.
Pauline Hanson's tweets.
Oh, dude. Top shelf.
So I thought if I condense all my sport chat and just do a short weekly recap for you and for everyone else, even if you don't like sport, you should enjoy this.
Do you need a jingle or anything?
Yeah, give me a jingle.
Frenchy Sport Report. He looks like a wicket. Let's hear him talk about cricket.
Oh, I like that. That is on point. Hello and welcome to This Week in Sports with Frenchy. In cricket news, thanks to a pitch with more movement than Bill Cosby's pants around coma patients, Australia has smashed the West Indies in a game that was over quicker than an Israeli music festival.
Oh my God.
When asked about the result, the West Indians proceeded to say they don't like cricket. They love it. Humiliation kinks aside, the Australian Open is on, and usually I'd rather drink Jacob Elordi's bath cum than watch tennis, but this tournament always provides the goods. Novak Djokovic is cruising through the competition like a Range Rover through a Just Stop Oil protest, proving you don't need 5G to play tennis. With a jaw so chiseled it's rivaled only by Nathan Cleary and Mount Rushmore, Novak is looking for his 11th Australian Open title. 11th. Novak has won more Australian Opens than Bill Clinton has had happy ending massages. Mm-hmm. Novak has won more Australian Opens than the age of Bill Clinton's happy ending massages. Novak has won more Australian Opens than Hillary Clinton's husband has had happy ending massages.
Nice.
I had one more, but it didn't make any sense, but
Go
I'll
on.
give it to you.
Yeah.
Novak has had more Australian Opens than Richard Gere has had hamsters up his butt.
He's had more than that, I reckon.
You reckon?
Yeah.
Yeah, fair. If Novak's Australian Open titles was a woman, Woody Harrelson would adopt her and marry her. Anyway.
Woody Harrelson? You mean Woody Allen? I was like, wait a second.
Woody Allen. Fucking, one of the Woodies. Woody from Toy Story. Australia's male hope, 10th seed Alex de Minaur, lost on Sunday night, which, although upsetting, at least means we don't have to listen to our crowd's awkward cheers of ASIM cunt and Aussie, 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 oi, oi, oi. Speaking of annoying catchphrases, Leighton Hewitt's son, Cruz, made his Australian Open debut in the boys' competition. And like a cruise missile, he blew up, losing in straight sets. It was an exciting match, though, with a big crowd watching the contest. In fact, not since Epstein's Island has a 15-year-old kept that many adults entertained. There's a theme.
Yes.
And finally, the NFL playoffs continued on the weekend with the divisional round, which saw some fantastic CTE-sponsored contests. Led by Patrick Mahomes, the Kansas City Chiefs beat the Buffalo Bills in a tense physical contest reminiscent of Jackson Mahomes in a nightclub. Travis Kelce's freeloading girlfriend was in the stands and filmed many times as she did her best to fit in with the commoners. She didn't ask for the camera, though. In fact, there hasn't been a white woman filmed that many times without her consent since Bear from Love Island was out of jail.
Oh, no.
Bars, but. In other games, Baltimore beat the Texans like Ray Rice in an elevator, while San Francisco overcame Green Bay thanks to the great white hope Christian McCaffrey, who proved that white guys can be running backs too. With 2 TDs and 128 scrimmage yards, Run CMC bullied the Packers defense like Ellen DeGeneres bullies her personal assistants. He scissored through those gaps like Ellen DeGeneres scissors Porsche's gaps. Brock Purdy strapped him on and rode him hard, like Ellen straps on. You get the idea.
Yeah.
And that's Sports with Frenchy.
Nice. I have no idea what half the shit you said was.
Really? None of it?
None of it. I know.
You knew the bear from Love Island?
Oh, yeah. I know all the pop culture references.
Is that what he was on, Love Island?
I think so, yeah.
He just got out of jail.
Yeah, I saw the footage.
Fuck.
Creepy.
Fuck.
Yeah.
He had it all.
Speaking of out of jail, someone sent us a message saying we should talk about this. It happened over the break. Gypsy Rose. You might not know about her. I'm a huge true crime man. So Gypsy Rose, it's a famous story. What happened was she was convicted of murdering her mother. Okay? But you know Munchausen syndrome?
Yeah, where the mum forces you to be sick, but you're not actually sick.
Yes. So she suffered from that. So her mother had her in a wheelchair with a feeding tube, all these different diseases she had till she was 18. And she was taking money from all these companies. They built her a house after Katrina.
No way.
Took her to Disneyland, all this stuff. And the mum was just making her sick and forcing this on her. And then what happened was when she's 18, she starts secretly having a boyfriend, and the boyfriend starts noticing, I don't think you're actually sick, certain things, certain red flags. So she convinced him to kill the mum. And what happened was he came around, stabbed the mum to death. Weird part, straight after, they had sex. That's the weirdest part for me. And then they went on the run and eventually felt guilty because no one had found the body. So they wrote Facebook messages from the mum's account, went to the house, found the mum dead. Then after it was revealed that it was this Munchausen shit. And so she's out of jail now. The boyfriend, life, no parole. Brutal. And he's autistic. So she convinced an autistic man to kill her mum, and he's now a lifer. But she's come out. She's come out to tremendous fame. She's already got millions of Instagram followers, millions of TikTok followers. She's got a new husband she met in jail.
No way. Was she in the male jail?
No.
Did they do mixes,
he was one
maybe?
Of those, no, he was one of those weirdos who writes into prisoners. You know those?
Oh, no way. I knew females wrote into male prisons, but I didn't know it went the other way.
I know.
Let's get a pen pal.
I was going to do that to you, remember? I said I was going to start writing as Frenchy to prisoners.
Don't do that. That's not funny.
And then I was going to reveal it like years after you've got these intense relationships with men.
I would like to get I want a female prisoner, like a big, like with the dom. I want the boss.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
Yeah, like the pimp female, running shit.
The mob boss. No, pod boss. Anyway, she came out of jail and she had a pretty viral quote. She was talking about her husband. No, it was an Instagram comment on... I think he did a post on his Instagram with her. And then she said, "Don't listen to the haters. We don't owe anyone anything. Besides, they jealous because you were rocking my world every night. Yeah, I said it. The D is fire." Now wait till you see a photo. I'm just going to show you a little pic.
The D is fire.
Explain what you're looking at.
I saw this picture going around and I had no idea what the fuck it was.
So that's her now,
yeah,
and that's him.
This is actually like one of those, what's that reality channel where they've got my 400-pound mother on her and My Strange Addiction? What's that channel?
TLC.
This is a TLC
show.
Oh,
100%.
With my
Love After Lockup.
I'm in love with my...
And then let me show you a weirder one.
He looks like what's that? Who fixes computers at schools?
A pedophile.
Yeah, but like a fat one. Like he looks like he does computer fixing, and then but not on like any floors other than ground level.
He looks like he loves Japan. Let me show you.
He does. Yeah.
One more
it's like
weird
a male
thing
Clefairy.
People pointed out. So this is her with her mum.
She never stood a chance.
This is her 18 with her mum, I'm pretty sure.
She's 18
because she was in a wheelchair, getting malnourished and weird.
Good on
her. This is the weirdest one. The mum, people have noticed, looks a lot like the new husband. Isn't that weird?
What the fuck?
Do you see it?
Well,
there's something about the face shape, the nose or something.
I did think they looked a little related. But, like, how long ago did she stab Did he
10
stab...
years ago.
10 years ago.
No, he didn't stab.
So the
original.
The original boyfriend stabbed him 10 years. I can see why you'd have sex, but if you're going to go to jail for life, you're like, fuck, I'm going to jail for life now. I don't think he knew they were going to go on the run. I need a fuck.
And then they got caught.
I need a fuck. And you got your adrenaline up too. You're moving.
Yeah.
You're doing things together. Like, sometimes you have a moment, you're like, we just escaped that. And you have to have sex.
They're excited. It's
excited, bro.
Prison Break. That's like when the brothers fucked in
Would
that
it count
show.
as a threesome? She's in the room.
Yeah, I'll allow it.
Fuck.
Well, yeah, there you go.
How
Gypsy
did they
Rose.
get caught?
Oh, well, they were writing... They had the mum's phone, I think, because they wrote that Facebook message, so they probably just tracked the phone and found him.
Yeah,
I don't think they were the smartest criminals.
Yeah, of course. She never stood a chance with the name Gypsy Rose.
Yeah.
Is she from Florida?
Not sure.
It has to be
Can't
Florida.
remember. Yeah.
That's like every maybe 8th SVU episode. That's how I know Munchausen from SVU.
Yeah. There was that famous movie with the lady, Kathy Bates and the guy... I don't know what it's called. But yeah, she basically hits him in a car and then he's like her little pet in the bed.
Oh, that's fun.
Yeah, it's classic.
I would love to be a little pet. Pets have the best life. I was thinking about that the other day.
They do. My dogs are spoiled. They just get pats all day, just chilling, sleeping.
I saw this tweet and this guy was trying to make fun of it. So the original tweet is there's a movie cinema in America where you can bring your dogs to.
That's cool.
And there's a picture of them and they've got they brought a blanket and they put on the seat next to them and all the dogs are chilling on the seats next to them.
That's awesome.
Awesome.
Yeah.
And the guy, this guy tried to quote tweet it and it was like a big account like, who's all these weird motherfuckers that can't leave their dogs at home? And he's just getting flamed in the comments.
I'll tell you what I've done before because Blacktown has a drive-in cinema still.
Oh, sick.
So you can take your dog in the
Yeah,
car and you just watch a movie.
100%. In beautiful place to do it.
Yeah,
too.
exactly. You got to lock your doors, but it's nice.
Oh, bro. It's like, especially if you're seeing a movie that you know your dog would like.
Oh, yeah.
Top Gun. He fucking loves
They
Top
love
Gun.
planes.
Yeah, they
Planes
love
and
Tom Cruise,
fireworks.
bro.
Yeah,
Fireworks. They love that shit. I would like any animal cinema.
Yeah. I think, I wish dogs could come on planes more in Australia.
I don't see, if you buy them a seat, why not?
Yeah, I agree.
Are they going to be louder than a fucking kid?
No.
No.
And especially, like, obviously,
and
it's because
also-
people fuck it up. That's why we can't have
like,
nice things. Because
okay.
they'll bring a dog that shits everywhere and
But like you
bites
see
people.
a dog on a plane, even if it's loud, you get kind of relaxed because you know you can pat that dog and be like, oh, to calm him down. And you can pat someone else's dog. Try
true.
to pat someone else's kids.
Anxiety. It's good for them.
Have you tried to pat someone else's kids?
A few times, yeah. They don't love it.
They don't love it.
They don't love it.
It's like, why'd you bring it on the plane?
Yeah.
That's what I said.
Yeah.
It's at perfect patting height. It looked like it wanted a pat. Do you have to ask to pat someone else's kids? I don't know.
Yeah.
I just did a head rub. I didn't do a belly rub.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
That's fun.
Start with the head rub.
If they don't like it, email me at I'mUnderYourBed_bed. I'm hiding.
That's funny.
Oh, I think the worst part about having a break from the podcast, Tom, is I feel like there's always something that just pops off.
There's always just dumb shit. Whenever you see a dumb article, you're like, oh no, I've got to talk to my family at Christmas. Fuck off.
No, but like, that's why I had to put in a sport recap because I was like, as soon as the Epstein Island transcripts got leaked, I'm like, oh fuck, I wish we had a podcast this.
Did any names on there surprise you?
Well, Clinton apparently went heaps. That's why I put him in there heaps.
That doesn't surprise me,
But I
though.
didn't know he went so much.
No, that doesn't surprise
But
me.
I think I thought he'd go other places.
He did. There's probably fucked up islands he also went to that we don't know about yet.
Well, we all know the most surprising is Stephen Hawking's the Hawk.
Yeah. I did know he cheated on his wife, though, so I don't know. And to be like... it's pretty extreme to cheat on your wife when you're barely capable of moving.
Would that be like, that's a bit... It's sexist saying he's cheating.
I don't know, man. He's fluttering the eyes at all the women. Fluttering.
Yeah, but like if her name was Svetlana Hawkins, same disability. Hello, Tom.
Hello.
And you start having sex with her while she's got a husband. Is that your fault or hers?
Well, she only said hello. I don't think that's allowed.
Yo, so what happens with the I know this is a throwback. I know this is old news, but there's something I want to talk about. Is a lot of names got brought up in the transcript for Epstein's Island. And
So, do you know how the transcript came about?
it was an interview with, was it Ghislaine or just?
Oh, yeah. Maybe that makes
It was
sense.
an interview with someone on the stand, possibly Ghislaine or someone else who worked
Yeah,
there.
'cause
It might have
she's
been a
obviously-
victim too.
Yeah.
And so that's why some
Oh,
random
yeah.
names were like, oh, we hung out with this person. It doesn't mean they're on Epstein's Island.
Yeah.
So it wasn't like, oh, these are all the people who've been there. It's just, this is an interview where some notes from debriefing someone who was working there.
It is interesting, though, because you do think, like, if you're a celebrity and you're hearing about all these people going to this guy's private island and you have no idea, like, just say you are innocent. Like, you'll just think it's like, oh, the president went there. It's like a party island.
I want to go.
It's like a tropical island. He's going to fly me there on his plane. That sounds good. But it's just like, fuck, you fucked up. If you were
Well, you
innocent,
don't know
most
till
of them
you're there.
might have been
You don't know
creeps.
till you're there. You only hear in the stories
They
saying
might.
how much fun.
Some might. I don't know.
But if you don't know till you're there.
But if you didn't know, you went there, disgusted by what you saw, then you're still on the list and everyone's like, you're fucking...
But even in our certain context, there's things that happen, even in Australian influencers, and we're like, fuck, I wouldn't mind. Like, better be have a golf day with a lot of podcasts they sponsor. We're not invited yet, but we watch it and we're like, fuck, wouldn't mind doing that. But then maybe we go one day, massage table set up.
Yeah.
We don't know till we get there. And then we're like, fuck, we've here. How do we prove we're not going to get a massage? Do you know what I'm saying? If you're, like, let's
You gotta do
say,
your research.
let's say Bill's gone there and he actually doesn't want a massage. How does he prove he doesn't get a massage? Does he come home with real tight hammies? But look, these, I didn't get a
like
rub.
I've pulled a
These
shoulder.
these are bad.
Yeah, put his back out or something.
First thing he does, books into like a day spa, saying, obviously I didn't get a massage if I'm booking into a day spa. I was
Do you
stressed.
reckon we should forgive people who only went to the island once? Because, you know, Bill saw some shit. You know, people who went multiple times, they felt the vibes were weird. You know what I mean?
Okay.
But if you go back,
Okay.
I mean, despite the ones who were like Prince Andrew,
So
people
you're
being like, he
saying-
was dating me.
We can celebrate Australia Day once
That's it. Yeah.
a year, but don't go back.
You can't go back. You have to go to work next year.
I think I'm picturing it like a horror film where like the beach or like any of these ones where it seems idyllic and then the signs are there and certain characters are like, oh, wait, what's going on with that? Why did that person just walk out? And some people just want to get about their lives. Some people are like, no, I don't want to fucking deal with this. And some people want to find out what's behind. They want to take the red pill. Do you know what I mean?
Do you reckon we'll ever get to a point where society will accept that we are now producing Epstein Island the musical? Because that
is
would be
fucking greatest.
Because imagine the island vibe, the reggae music,
That
the
is
costumes,
the greatest idea.
beautiful costumes.
Okay, the Epstein's
And
Island.
imagine when they wheel out Stephen for his song.
For his solo. I feel like it's got to be collabed with Daft Punk. Around the world,
God, yeah,
around the
okay.
world. If it's like a techno beat, his voice will
it
pop.
would be a techno beat.
But if you give him like a Disney opera solo, like
that's tough.
I'm just a boy.
That's pretty
looking
funny as well,
for
actually.
The one, do, 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 do.
And he's not even singing, he's just blinking. Like, it'd be a great performance. Then Prince Andrew's song, it'd be hilarious.
Well, can we work Gypsy Rose into it somehow?
Okay.
It's no, okay.
Stephen Hawking doesn't actually have the disease that he
That's good.
thinks.
He doesn't have MLS. What's he got? Not MLS.
Ice bucket challenge.
Did they throw an ice bucket on him to see if he
Looks like they did.
So okay, I like this. So Epstein's Island, the musical. It's you've got your established people who know what's going on, and they're trying to bring. I think it's got to be through the eyes of a fresh person.
I think that's nice.
A fresh celebrity.
Yeah.
Who doesn't know what's going on.
And he does like a big like leaving America kind of like I've made it kind of vibes. Like I'm in Hollywood. I'm getting invited to a tropical island.
Yeah.
Then he's like on the plane. They could do some cool sets with that.
Will we do an aspiring politician or actor? Or what do you think? Actors always they'll do anything to get in those roles too.
Wow.
Okay, do we do an actor known or just a new fresh face?
I think a made up character could be good.
Okay, I think we know who should probably play him. While we're on the topic, the lead actor of Saltburn. Was that the movie? Was that called Salt?
Yeah. The one you
Because he would
mentioned
do
in your
anything,
thing.
bro. No, not Jacob Elordi, the other one.
The other one.
He would do anything. The one who drank the bath cum.
Yeah.
He'll do anything
Yeah.
to get that role.
I feel like he does a lot of arty films, so we might have to make it really arty
Nah,
for
okay,
him.
let's not. We need someone with pipes then. We need someone who can sing as well. Hugh Jackman.
I thought you were going to say Hugh Grant. Yeah, I heard Hugh Jackman's leaving The Boy from Oz, and they're in talks with someone else replacing him. He's looking for something.
He's looking for
He's
something.
looking for the next Broadway hit.
I think we need a 20s though. I think we'll need like a Chamelet, but a better singer.
Oh, we just had Mean Girls, the musical. We also had Wonka, where Chamelet sung. So there's a few musicals popping off. So there's some talent from those.
Oh, let's get back to the Epstein's Island. Mull it over who the lead should be. Did you watch Mean Girls the musical? Mm-hmm. What the fuck is going on?
What do you mean?
Why does it exist?
Oh, because it was a musical on Broadway, and then they've filmed a version. So it was like a long-running Broadway show.
Was it the same as the movie?
Pretty similar, but songs. But like some of the dialogue they changed. But Tina Fey wrote it, so I thought it was good.
Money, cash
Wonka
grab.
fucking sucked. I watched Wonka. I would have preferred to stay home and have a Wonka, you know what I'm saying? Like, it was garbage. It was really like, Chalamet playing that role sucked because he plays like real like small reactions, and it's like Willy Wonka's a massive character. He just didn't nail it. I thought the song stunk.
Yeah, I don't know if
Mean Girls was so much better.
Chalamet is a good actor or just hot. I still haven't figured it out.
Yeah, I think he's more like an indie hottie.
Yeah,
But then he was with a fucking Kardashian. I don't fucking know. That's the least indie
well,
thing
maybe
you could do.
her plastic sort of
She's recyclable or something.
moved onto his face, so he had trouble doing big,
Yeah.
emotions and movements because her Botox is through their
also got-
makeouts.
yeah.
It's sucked up into his skull.
Oh, shit. Maybe. Either way, don't go see that shit. But yeah, Mean Girls was actually pretty good.
Well, would you rather go to a Travis Scott concert or see Wonka?
Travis Scott, let's go. Yeah.
Yeah, spin the wheel, the roulette.
Well, so there was Hawkins. Who else was surprising?
Well,
Prince Andrew, obviously, we knew that.
Clint and Andrew.
Did you see someone said, I can't remember who it was, but they said Jimmy Kimmel was on there.
Oh, yeah.
But like he made it up, and Jimmy Kimmel was like, I'm going to fucking sue you.
But I'm all over this. So
Yeah?
that was Aaron Rodgers,
Who's that?
NFL quarterback.
Why did he say that?
He's got a big beef with Kimmel because Rodgers is sort of anti-vax. Kimmel went on his talk show making fun of him. So Rodgers has been making fun of him, loves bringing it up. And he's like, oh, I'll be popping champagne bottles if Kimmel's name's on the list. Like, I thought it was obvious it was a joke. Kimmel took it seriously. He's like, oh, I'm getting death threats from my kids. I'm going to sue you.
Yeah. I like Jimmy Kimmel, though.
Yeah, but don't be a bitch. Just make a
don't know.
joke. You're against a footballer. You're a comedian. You can win the joke off.
Yeah, true.
You can win the joke off.
Yeah.
You have a bigger platform too. But yeah, it was that was very. See, that was more good fucking goss that was happening during our
We're talking about it now.
our break. Yeah,
Doesn't matter.
we don't know when they listen
Time
to it.
isn't linear. It is.
What songs are we doing on the musical?
Oh, man. Fuck. There's got to be like one about the plane ride in. Imagine the props and dances. The dances would be so funny. The fucking massage dance. Like lots of hand movements. It would be a hit. Get the South Park guys to write it.
Yeah, that's what I was picturing.
Book of Mormon
Book
vibes.
of Mormon.
So good.
We'll pitch it to them. Cats. Can we get cats in there somehow?
Oh yeah. They'd be in there. The other thing that
I Can't Sweat. We could bring an I Can't Sweat song in
yeah.
there. It couldn't have been me because I think
maybe
what,
it could cut back to a courtroom.
yeah, I'm thinking it starts in a courtroom with Prince Andrew and them all getting
Ghislaine testifying.
or possibly Jeff Epstein,
Oh wow, I've never heard him. I was like, who the fuck is Jeff?
or maybe his suicide or something.
Yeah, it could be. That would be a strong finish for a big solo. If he's like, I got away with it, and he's like in the jail and he's holding the bars, and then at the end of the set he kicks the stool.
Jeez.
It's
Yeah,
dark.
but he got murdered.
Yeah.
So it wasn't suicide. Ghislaine would have a good one, a love song about him. Because obviously she was in love with him the whole time.
Yeah.
She's going to do all that stuff with him, just like her watching him
Yeah.
while he's doing all his shenanigans.
Yeah. Like it's like a real emotional, lonely,
Possibly
why
a
won't he
duet.
notice me type
Yeah.
thing.
Possibly a duet, and he only chimes in with, "Can you get the girl ready?"
Yep. It's good.
Well, the one that was funny because Koshi, 7 Sunrise presenter. We saw him on the plane.
Oh yes.
Iconic
What plane did we see him on?
Australian Virgin
Whoa, Frenchy.
flight while we're on tour.
Lolita Express.
I saw this from his Twitter. It was a tweet. It goes, "Hey guys, just so you know, the David Koch in the Epstein Islands documents is a different David Koch to me. I was not there. Thanks."
So funny. Saying that, didn't he used to do like finance for Sunrise? Jeffrey Epstein was in a weird finance business.
Oh, I think there's a billionaire called David Koch or something. It's got like
Whoa.
pronounced differently. I don't know how
dude.
it's pronounced.
I think you do.
I do not know how it's pronounced.
That's funny. Imagine having to defend yourself as like a shitty Australian.
No one thought it was you, David Koch. Not one person.
That'd be the biggest role he ever got.
Until you said that. Until you said that.
That's suspicious now.
Yeah, that's like me coming up going, hey guys, just so you know, that was not me peeing on that tape. It was R. Kelly.
Yeah.
I do not have a pee tape. And I was like, I didn't think you did till you just said that.
I'll tell you what I just thought of. Remember when we saw Koshi on the plane, and then that night, before you came off stage, you thought you spotted him in the crowd?
I didn't think I spotted him in the crowd. It fucked me
It
up.
was so funny because you were so confident, and then I was
thought
like,
it was
holy
him.
shit, why would Koshi come here? Then I'm trying to peep through the curtains, like, where is he?
I thought it was Koshi
Then it was
watching
just a
me. It was just a
random
random bald dude.
Very funny.
It was all bald dudes look the same, bro.
They do look very similar.
Yeah. He's nenever grown a beard.
True.
Bald dudes with beards look good. I was thinking about this the other day.
It's much better. Suits. Have you been following Kanye on Instagram?
After you put that in the doc, I had a quick look and like, holy shit.
So he was off Instagram for ages because obviously he said horrible things about Jewish people. There was like that big thing.
Yeah.
And then he went silent. Then he started coming back over the break, and it'd be like pictures of his new wife, Bianca.
She's Australian.
Yeah, she's from Melbourne, and she's an architect. She studied architecture, which is so weird. But if you look on Kanye's Insta, it's just like she's either wearing too many clothes or none. There's no in between. She's either wearing a wetsuit or she's wearing a piece of rope.
The bikini she wears is just string, bro.
Like, yeah, it's mind-boggling.
It's mind-boggling. It's something you tie down tarpaulins with.
Yep.
Do you know what I mean?
Yep.
You attach a tent. But I saw one where she was wearing a nothing outfit, and then the comment was like, "Look at what Kanye's doing to her. He's not even letting her wear shoes." I'm like, I think that's the Australian coming out, if I'm not wearing a top, I might as well.
There was one picture, it was like her, like, pretty much nude in the kitchen. And I just noticed, like, there was just some random products, like, lying around on the bench. And it just looked like the saddest kitchen. Like, he's rich as fuck. It was like a bottle of Gatorade. Like, it was just so sad looking.
But, like,
what are these guys doing? Because he's not doing music at the moment.
So, in terms of, like, a share house sad kitchen?
Yes.
That's a fun kitchen. I like those kitchens.
Yeah, you want to
Do you think he gets Uber Eats?
Yeah, I don't know.
Imagine delivering Uber Eats, opens the door, it's big-titted string bikini, and Kanye West in a fucking black gimp suit or whatever.
Yeah, they've been rocking some gimp suits, eh?
Yeah.
Wow. So strange. And then did you see the other thing that he had his a metallic grill implanted, aluminium grill, so his teeth gone. I've got a picture. It looks like he's just put foil in his mouth, but he had it surgically done.
But he took his teeth out.
I think apparently it was more severe than like dentures.
Ugh. Oh.
And he designed them himself.
Oh! What the fuck?
Yeah, so it's like literally like vampire teeth made of
That's
foil.
shiny metal, yeah.
Yeah.
That would be, I would hate having that metallic in your
People
mouth.
were comparing it to a Bond villain who used to have that like back in the day.
I feel like you'd have so much static electricity going on.
Strange, right?
Oh, nah.
Yeah.
Nah.
And I think it's like permanent.
Oh, can't.
He's
Kane,
lost
what are you
it,
doing,
bro.
mate?
He's absolutely lost it. Yeah, there's one of her string bikini and a gimp mask.
Oh, beautiful. What's she cooking?
Oh, that's the kitchen, actually.
Yeah, show me.
Just looks sad. I don't know. They're rich. That looks sad to me. Just looks like not a nice...
Yeah,
Has he just got it with a spatula and a plate? It's like when
she's got porridge or something.
It looks like our share house when we used to have to do sketches and we'd have to make it look like we're cooking and we've got nothing to pretend with.
Yeah, maybe she's having a bong with that Gatorade. Yeah. She's got some porridge.
Looks sad,
some
right?
paper towels. Fuck, she's got a body on her butt, doesn't she?
But isn't it weird how much she looks like Kim Kardashian? That's just fucking weird to me.
Nah, she doesn't. I don't think
You
she
don't
looks
reckon?
that much like her. She looks better than Kim.
She looks like Kim.
Nah, Kim wishes she looks like that. Kim's washed.
Here's her in one of her
Yeah.
wetsuits.
Yeah, that's...
Very strange.
So maybe she surfs a lot. I'm not sure.
Here's an idea for you. I thought you'd be able to help us. If you were Kanye's PR and you have to get his image refreshed back on mainstream, what should he do? Because he put out an apology just before Christmas for what he said about Jewish people.
Oh, that's
He did it
good.
in Hebrew on Instagram.
I think that is actually smart time to do it too, just before the end of the year. And then I think you don't even mention it again. Your image is back. You just assume that. And anyone who brings it up, you go, oh, that was last year. Come on, it's 2024. Can't a
Like,
person
it's
change?
January, brother.
Doesn't matter.
Okay.
It's a new year. New year, new me.
And then you'd just be kind of flabbergasted.
And then you just say that was old Kanye. And how many times does he say that in his songs?
He does say
old
that.
Kanye.
Yeah.
Say something about bipolar. Start talking about polar bears. We're off topic. Move on.
If he starts donating, I reckon people would start being like, hey, he's all right. If he starts making serious donations around.
Don't even bother. No, seriously, because that means you're guilty of something. That means you're in your right mind to analyze what I said. No. But that means he's in his right mind to analyze what he said was fucked up and to try to make reparations. Where if he just stays being crazy, like, oh fuck, he's just crazy.
I think
He's
that's what he is doing.
And that's what he's doing. He's doing crazy stuff to himself and his missus, and that's okay.
This is why you're not in PR, I think.
But it's a classic politician's trick is when they've fucked up, they've done something badly, you show them the other hand. What's going on the other hand? Distraction over here, war. He should start a war. Say, let's invade Middle East again. Then everyone's focused on this.
Okay, so you're saying he started the issues in the Gaza Strip?
I'm saying people just need other shit to focus on. They're like, oh, fuck, we don't care about country. The news cycle moves so fast these days. So fast.
So you think he should just drop a new album kind of vibe?
Honestly, he could drop anything, and as long as it's good, people are like, yeah, that's okay. He's back. He said sorry last year.
But if it sucks, he's in trouble.
He hasn't thrown out any hate speech to them in ages.
Not since last year.
Ugh. I wouldn't hate him being in the Epstein Island musical. Possibly they're trying to get him on to go, and he does a whole song about he senses something's up with these whiteys, and maybe it's like
it's got that auto tune thing he loves.
What's up with the whiteys?
Many whiteys.
Yeah, and it's like a thing. How you know that's going to be fucked up on the amount of whiteys. Yeah, don't trust the whiteys or something like that. Well, what would you do? White ain't right, maybe.
Okay, I like that.
That's getting a bit racial.
Yeah.
It's a bit racial.
I mean, yeah, I don't mind that.
But what? No. I'm trying to think, what if... Okay. If we're doing racial tones here, Epstein's got an island for all the white people. What if R. Kelly had
Kelly
one?
Island. He's tried to start a house.
OJ's there, Bill Cosby's there,
Whoa,
and then their neighbour and
wow, that's a scary island.
Is that too?
Yeah.
I don't think that's too bad for the musical.
So 2 musicals?
No, same musical, but they just visit that island to see what's going on. Because we need to bring some talent in there. I don't think Clinton can pull off a solo.
He's not actually in it.
He can't. Clinton is in it.
His character's in it, but we get a singer.
Okay.
I don't think Clinton's doing it. We could try.
I did not have sex with Monica Lewinsky. Gypsy. Fuck, that Gypsy Rose story is very interesting.
Whack, eh? She's just doing the talk show circuit, just living it up, man.
Has she been on Rogan?
No. She's been on like Today's Show, all the big ones.
I think
View.
It's kind of fucked up that the guy got done
I agree.
so badly.
I agree. I feel like he was... Because, I mean, it's fucked up to kill her. Like, just go to the cops.
The mum's essentially torturing her.
Yeah.
So you're stopping someone getting tortured the only way you know how. With a little knife. A little knifey spoony.
A little knife cuddle.
Yeah, it's... How many times did he stab her?
I want to say 7. Yeah. But I can't remember.
Kanye featuring Gypsy Rose.
That's cool. That's cool.
I think Kanye should lean into the memes. I would love to see how him write for like meme, like the Island Boys and stuff.
Yeah, I don't know if he's got it. Because remember the South Park fish sticks thing, and he got really offended. I think he takes himself a bit serious.
He does. Yeah. He does.
Funny.
Did you see the New Zealand fans tattoo of me?
Oh, dude, so funny. I was dying.
If you don't follow me on Instagram, guys, or the other socials, a fan from a live show in Christchurch, New Zealand, made a TikTok. We've talked about it on the podcast, saying she'd get a tattoo of me if I talked to her, then proceeded to sit in the front row and yell out.
Yeah.
Her friend was wearing a bride-to-be sash, so I had to talk to them. She was a woman of her word, and...
We tried to talk her out of it, if I'm honest. We were like, you should not do that.
We did. She said it had to be of Frenchy's face. I go, I'll sign my name, do a little signature, a subtle, cool one. She goes, no, it has to be of your face. So she got my face, colour, semi-caricatured, but pretty realistic.
Pretty realistic, yeah.
On a French bulldog's body.
Yes.
Wearing a Shaka's chain, massive on her leg.
Was that her leg? I thought it was her forearm. Honestly, leg's better. I thought that was her forearm.
I'm pretty sure it's leg.
It's big.
Big.
And it is actually a really well done tattoo.
It is a sick tattoo.
Like, they nailed it, whoever did that.
That's why I was like, well, you know what? We said probably don't get it, but now I'm glad you did because it looks sick.
Yeah.
You'll
regret it.
Nah. Depends. If you're going to be a tattoo person and you're going to have a few fun, colourful tattoos, so be it. I don't think you would regret it. But if that's the only one you're fucking getting, I didn't see any others she had. Did you see any others?
No, I don't remember.
So, fuck, it was a shock.
How big do you reckon it is? I only saw that close-up one.
Oh, big.
Must be like a whole calf kind of thing. Or is it thigh?
I think it's side of leg.
Wow. That's so funny.
Side of calf.
How do you match that, though? You're going to have to go getting celebs' heads on different animals. That could be like a theme of a sleeve or something.
Yeah, internet celebs.
Yeah, that's pretty funny.
So you get Matt Rife on something.
Yeah.
Luke Kidgel. Are we doing all the comedy circuit? Is that what you're thinking?
Yeah, I think Matt Rife's a bit mainstream now, bro.
That's true.
So you get she's from New Zealand, get Jimmy Jackson on a Kiwi.
Oh, that's good. Yeah. Jimmy Jackson on a Kiwi, Kidgel. What'd you get him on?
Like a kitten?
Oh,
a kitten Kidgel?
Cute Kidgel. Cute kitten Kidgel.
Yeah.
That makes sense to me.
I like that.
Oh. You guys have to look at the tattoo.
Look it up on Frenchy's Insta. It's fucking wild. So good. What have you been watching, French? I've been watching some movies, having a break, you know?
Yeah, well, I watched Bath Come.
Saltburn.
Bro.
It was less weird than I thought. I thought it was going to be more art housey.
Yeah, but you knew what it was going into it. I didn't.
Really?
So
I didn't know what the scene was, actually. I thought it was going to be much worse.
I didn't know there was any scenes.
Really?
Megan pitched it to me as a comedy.
It is not that.
It is not a comedy.
I'm surprised you didn't see anything on TikTok about it. Because it was like people reacting to Saltburn.
I was off socials most of the break. I was like, I just don't be on TikTok and Instagram that much lately. So Meg's like, we're going through whatever was on Prime or whatever. She's like, oh, Saltburn. People have been talking about this on TikTok. Apparently, it's pretty funny. It's a bit of a social thing at the moment. I literally had no idea. The guy from Euphoria is in it.
Yeah, Aussie. That's cool.
Is he Australian?
Yeah, dude.
The hot one?
Yeah.
Fuck yeah.
He's like heaps tall, Australian.
Jacob.
Yeah.
So she goes, oh, it's a bit funny. I'm like, okay, I'm going to watch a funny little fucking movie
funny,
here.
Not in a normal way.
As soon as I saw it was in Square, I'm like, oh no. Yeah, what have I done?
Yeah.
Did I love him? I don't know. I loved being with him. People loved him. Did I love him? Did I love him?
That kid's the oldest looking fucking child I've ever seen.
Right, they make
Don't you reckon? That main guy, he's got the oldest child's face.
A first year uni student.
Yeah, dude, he's haggard.
And they just put glasses on him. Like, look,
Looks
now
like
he's
melting.
18.
Yeah.
I don't think you can do that. Anyway, and else
What did you think
watch
of the
this.
film?
And then as it slowly progresses, he's getting real sexual. I've been there. He's standing out in front of windows, whatever.
Yeah.
Boom. He's in the bath. The hot dude's in the bath. He's watching. I'm like, yeah, I can see why you'd watch someone whack off in the bath.
Oh.
No, you'd watch, be like, oh, he's whacking off, I'm going to shut the door.
Seems like he admired him. It seemed like I
Whatever.
thought it was going to be more of a gay
His character
storyline, yeah.
likes to watch him whack off.
Yep.
And the drinking.
Yeah, so that's draining. He runs in like...
He must have run in quick because he looked like he was drying himself. I don't think that was that realistic. I think most of the cum would have been
can
gone.
take a while to drain.
Yeah, well, he got in there. And that made me think there's not enough water in that house.
Thirsty boy.
Sometimes you're walking your dog and he'll start going at a puddle and you're like, oh, fuck, we haven't had water in ages. That's on me. So he obviously needs to keep a bottle next to his
just
bed.
a glass of water maybe.
Maybe one of those oversized drink bottles that girls have been loving lately.
Oh, yeah, they're good.
What are they called?
Don't know.
Those steel ones, and they keep it cold
Like a thermos
for like
kind of
13 years or something.
yeah.
But they don't fit in any cup holder. They're so fucking annoying. Doesn't
you have
matter.
to get an adapter.
Yeah, you got to get an adapter to put a bottle in a fucking holder. Get a different bottle. Doesn't matter. So that scene was a bit much. Then he's hooking up the sister, and she's like, "Oh, I'm on my period." He goes, "Oh, turns out I'm hungry as well as thirsty."
Yeah. He wanted a meal.
He wanted a meal.
Yeah, wow.
He hasn't been getting enough iron. And he's like, what's the best source of iron?
Red meat.
Red meat. So he's eats her out on her period.
Yes.
Very bloody.
Whew.
Big flow.
Wow.
She is not pregnant.
She is wow. Not. She's flushed out. She's clean.
She clean.
Good to go.
That must be day 2 or day 1
eggs.
probably. Yeah, it is. I don't know what she was using. Do you know what she was using?
What do you mean?
A pad or a tampon?
I think he was it.
Wasn't important to the storyline. So he and then he was like, damn, that's good blood. I feel energized. Can tell she looks a bit weak. Feeds it to her. He got his bloody fingers and shoved it in her mouth. What do you think of that part?
I think it would have been stinky.
I think he was just trying to do a good thing.
Yeah?
She saw how much he enjoyed it. It's like, maybe you have some.
Sharing.
A bit awkward. I thought that was... I wasn't laughing, I will say, even though I do have a skit about that situation. I think I did it better.
They did it very deadpan.
And I tell the missus, I go, when's the rest of the comedy coming?
I'll tell you what I'd like to see, though. Saltburn with a laugh track.
Saltburn the musical.
Okay.
With a laugh track. I'm meeting her out, she's gone to rags. I'm meeting her out, she's on her rags. Blood everywhere.
It's kind of like Oliver Twist because they're English as well.
Please, sir, may I have some more?
We need to get some chimney sweeps in here.
I'm a hungry boy with a bad habit. Bad habit for blood. It's just all parodies. Why don't we just do all parodies? Save ourselves the time.
Done. And then there was one more scene that was shocking. Do you remember that one?
I do remember that one. And again, I try to justify it in terms of what's his character doing. Do you mean the grave?
Yeah, obviously.
I don't like... So he's having sex with a grave.
So he's mourning his friend. Gets rock hard. Mourning hard.
Yeah.
Starts pounding the dirt.
I think... I don't like he didn't take his pants off properly. He just sort of plopped them down.
He just did the fly.
Yeah, like a kid. But it was like down to his ankles.
No, you're right. That was weird.
Like a child at a urinal.
Like, surely you'd be a bit concerned about getting caught and then pretend you're just sleeping or something.
Yeah, go one or the other. You'd go out the fly or fully take them off and get in that mud.
Yeah.
But yeah, having sex with the grave was unnecessary. Good looking dude, but again, when you've drank in bath calm and been eating period blood, there's not a lot of places to go.
That's true. Guys, if you haven't seen Saltburn, you are freaked out, and I'm so sorry.
Well, you don't need to now.
You've heard the highlights. Actually, the director, I liked her last movie. I didn't realize it was the same chick. She did one called Promising Young Woman. That was good. But what I didn't like about this was they had the twist of like his family not being poor and drug addicts. They had that twist. But they didn't really build up to this guy being such a psycho. They didn't hint at it enough. Like, he was just admiring this guy, possibly in love with him. And then all of a sudden, he's like trying to take over the family. It was just like they needed more seeds planted for me to believe that.
Yeah, that's what I didn't understand. Why? Like, I guess because he was a bit poor, but he wasn't poor enough.
No, he wasn't poor. That was the twist. He was like middle class, upper middle class.
So he has no reason just to be a psychopath. He was just a random psychopath.
He was lying.
It's a lazy...
It seemed
it's lazy. Yeah. You need to work in some reason why he...
I feel like they just needed a few weird things where you're like, why did he do that?
A, specifically wanted to take down that family, or B, just wanted to be rich as fuck, and this was his way to do it.
And they didn't allude to either. He just wanted to dance naked in a mansion for some reason.
They just wrote the 3 weirdest scenes they could and be like, let's build a movie around this.
It was smart, though. But if I would have preferred it if it made more sense.
Yeah, I know.
Those were great marketing because people talked about it. We're talking about it. But yeah.
Sexy Jacob.
He is very handsome.
Oh, yeah.
It's good that he's Australian.
Oh.
You right?
No, I'm just thinking about baths. I have a lot of baths too.
Yeah, I like a bath.
Yeah, I've come in them. Sometimes it follows you.
Wait, my bath?
No, not your one.
I was like, I like baths. You're like, I come in them.
No, but that's why that scene was like a bit fucked. I was like,
do you actually jerk off in the bath?
Oh, definitely have. Not on the reg anymore.
It's a weird choice.
You kind of have to get out straight away because otherwise it floats around. You can't avoid it.
Yeah, it's like a rubber ducky in a bathtub. It keeps following you.
Yeah, and then it ends up on you somehow, and you come out dirtier. Well, I think women do it too.
What?
But I think when they get off in the bath, correct me if I'm wrong here,
probably
they use like the tap.
The tap.
Like this, well, it's better if they've got a detachable shower head, but in the bath, I think they just hold their things up, legs up on the wall, like they're doing the arch, like they're working those glutes. This? No, I know women's though. I know. I'm pretty sure the tap gets them off on the thing.
I feel like the pressure's not that great, and it's like...
I'm pretty sure, like, I know they do shower heads, and I assume, spa jets are great.
Schoolies, remember that, man?
Yeah, Tommy and the Jets.
Oh, guys, I think it's about time, yeah.
Okay. Good first episode back.
Yeah, thanks for having us. Thanks for our Patreons for supporting the show, and we'll see you next week. We're back, baby.
Yeah, we're going to leave you with a faded out rendition from our latest musical, Saltburn.
Saltburn.
I think that's an easier one to do songs from. Okay. Something from Splish Splash, I was taking a bath. Coming on a Saturday night.